Hi, you're welcome to Success Tips. In this video today, we will be discussing about the power of focus and how important it is as an ingredient to your greatness in life. Focus is one of the most discussed subjects, and yet it is one of the most neglected area of life. Everyone wants to be globally successful in life, but only few are willing to give into the discipline that it requires to achieve it. It happens so because focus is one of the most difficult things among all things. To be focused is so difficult because people find it difficult to remain at one course for a long period of time. Given all that, yet you cannot ignore the power of focus as long as you want to be a great person in life. We will be looking at some important areas around the word focus so that you can be able to understand what the word focus means in itself, and then how one can be able to build focus in his own life. And then also we will look at the importance of focus when it comes to building you as a person. Now let's start by looking at how focus controls one's success in life. Now you will agree with me that in any area of life, it is always the excellent ones that win. The best graduating students in schools are always the excellent ones. The best footballers are always the excellent ones. The best business people are always the excellent ones. There's no two ways about it. And it has been scientifically proven that those who do what they do over and over again become excellent with time. And it is paramount to admit that it is very difficult for you to keep repeating a single thing over and over again without the power of focus. It only takes the power of focus for someone to endure the boringness that comes with repeating the same thing over and over again just with an intention of mastering it. One may want to say, okay, after mastering what one does, then what next? The world is so competitive to an extent that you cannot afford to be a novice before you begin a race. We have thousands of people that have been on top of their game such that you need nothing less than excellence to compete with such people. I have seen people who committed huge amount of capital to a business, but that business only ended up crashing simply because they didn't give it that needed focus. I have seen people start a music career and they have never gone anywhere simply because they never gave it that needed focus. What gives you that audacity to think that you can practice jogging for 2 hours a day and compete for a 100-meter race against people who practice jogging for 10 hours a day? It's not possible. What makes you to think that you can start a retail business while you're still holding on to your 9-to-5 job and still remain in that business for 2 to 5 years? It's not possible. Because there are people whom their own time 100% is invested into their own retail business, such that your own retail business cannot compete against their own in that same area. It's as simple as that. Competition alone will knock you out of that business. If by now you still do not see the impact of focus on either your failure or your success, then you need to pay for my one-on-one coaching. And those coaching sessions goes for only $50 and nothing much. Now, having learned about the importance of focus on your success in life, you need to learn the tricks and tactics that can keep you focused in your own life. Staying focused is a very difficult task such that only those who understand the tricks will remain focused until they achieve a great result. There are 3 important tricks that you need to use in order to remain focused. The first trick is to create a routine. With the use of a planned routine, it makes it easier for you to remain focused, not because it makes being focused an interesting thing to do, but then it makes it easier for you to stay focused because it creates a target for you. It creates a target for you to achieve. It creates something for you to feel in your mind that, okay, I have this to achieve at so time, I have this to do at so time. It makes you to have that sense of purpose. To some of us who do not understand how to create a routine, just sit down, write down all the things that you will need to achieve in your own life, write down all the steps you need to take in order to achieve those things, then look at your days of the week, okay, figure it out, okay, what do you need to do at what time of the day and then at what day of the week? Write them down and then try your best to do those things at the specified time that you have written down in your own routine plan, okay? And that is your own routine. It doesn't require any magic from you to be able to create a routine for yourself. All it needs from you is to know what you need to do and what time you need to do them, and then you write them down, place it on your notice board, place it on the wall of your room, place it wherever it is that is going to be easier for you to remember, and then try your best to be focusing on those things and then playing them out according to how you have written them. If it means for you to set reminders, set alarm on your phone, do whatever it is that will make it easier for you to be able to stick to them, and then with that you will remain focused in your own life. The second trick you need to do in order to remain focused is to create a reward for completing each routine. This is something very important that can help you to stick to your own routine. For example, you can say to yourself that, okay, if I achieve this routine, for the week without missing any of them, then I am going to enjoy 5 hours of a movie. That is going to be a dossier that will make you, to feel very much excited to pass through the boringness of that activities, to stay focused on that your routine in such a way that knowing fully well at the back of your mind that if you finish them well, then you are going to have that 5 hours of a movies, at the end of the week. Then that can keep you energized throughout the week, focusing on those tasks. Reward is an important trick that can push you to even enthusiastically go and accomplish even the most difficult task. The last trick you need in order to remain focused in life is to have a balanced life. All work without play makes Jack a dull boy, they say. That is a true fact. Create time for leisure. Create time for working out with friends and family. Plan out your life in such a way that you will not always be too overly focused at all the time. Create time for movies, create time for games, create time for just whiling out time, resting, create time for all the kind of leisure that can, recuperate back your lost energy through the week. With that, you will always have your energy renewed in order to remain focused. And lastly, I want you guys to know this. If you can be able to work on these 3 tricks and then you remain focused in life, I see no reason why you will not be a greatly celebrated person in this life. I see no reason why you will not be a great person in this life, and I see no reason why you will not make a great history in this life. Okay, I hope you have found a lot of value in this video. If this was your first time on this YouTube channel, I will want you to click on the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so that when the next content comes up, you will be notified. And if you're a returning viewer, I would love to say thank you. I will need one favor from you. Please share this video with just one person. Thank you guys, and see you guys in another video. Bye.